Hey everybody, it's Rod with VANGUNS coming back at you with another video. Hey, have you ever wondered if you could get 30-30 Winchester power out of a pistol caliber carbine like this Rossi 92? Maybe. Let's find out. Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I do appreciate it very, very much. So yeah, this is a Rossi, a little 92, and I'm going to do a review on this gun in a different video. But today I want to talk about, is it possible out of a little gun like this to get near 30-30 power? Can I get close to 30-30? Can I exceed it? You might be surprised just how close you can get to the 30-30, as long as you keep it preferably inside of 100 yards. And let's face it, that's kind of what we use these lever guns for, right? In the woods, you don't have a lot of range. Your sight line is clogged up with trees and underbrush, and by golly, a deer will just jump up out of its bedding spot, and you got to be handy to get that rifle up quick. And that's what these seem to do really, really well. So how the heck do I think I'm going to get close to 30-30 Winchester power with this little rifle right here that weighs about 5.5 pounds, by the way? How about those guys over at Buffalo Bore? They've got their outdoorsman load in 357 Magnum. And this is a 180 grain hard cast bullet. All right, I'll put a little close-up of the cartridge up there in a window. These hard cast bullets in this rifle are coming out at 1,900 feet per second. 180 grains at 1,900 feet per second is putting up some serious energy. Not quite 30-30 Winchester with a big 170 or a big 190, but it'll compete with a 150 grain. It's not going as fast, but it's got a lot of mass. And these guns, these lever guns, are generally not long-range guns. So we're not really concerned about how sleek the bullet is if we're staying within 100 yards. Now, I don't know that I'm going to go deer hunt with a 357 Magnum. I'm not saying that I am, but it would be kind of nice to be able to hunt with something this light and handy at short ranges. This is my Winchester 94 chambered in 30-30. And I've got some 190 grain Buffalo Bore rounds in here that really, really do real well. I wouldn't feel bad at all about hunting deer with this rifle. But this one's about a pound heavier than that little Rossi. And I just think it would be really cool if I could. Let's take a look at the ballistics. Shooting a 357 Magnum 180 grain hard cast from Buffalo Bore out of this 20-inch Rossi. Okay, let's start with the Buffalo Bore 357 Magnum 180 grain hard cast bullet. Again, shooting it out of my Rossi 92 lever action with a 20-inch barrel. I had a 3-shot average of about 1,938 feet per second. You can see that the rifle was real consistent too. A 23 foot per second spread over the 3 shots. Solid. And then I had the Remington CoreLokt 150 soft point classic cartridge for 30-30. And that just a couple shots out there averaged out to about 23.45. Okay, looking at the chart here, you can see we've got about 1,500 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle. And out to 100 yards, we're still carrying over 1,000. So now we're bringing the 30-30 with the 150 grain CoreLokt. You can see here we're getting more power at the muzzle, 1,832 foot-pounds. And at 100 yards, we're killing it at 1,397, quite a bit better. It's important to keep in mind that that 150 grain CoreLokt will carry over 1,000 foot-pounds of energy past 200 yards. That's a huge advantage. Here's where things get uncomfortable for the little 357 Magnum. The 190 grain Buffalo Bore load delivered 2,192 feet per second, and that is a 190 grain bullet. Now we really see the advantage to the 30-30. With this, we're getting over 2,000 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle, still carrying an impressive 1,623 foot-pounds at 100 yards, and this round carries over 1,000 all the way to 300 yards. That's well beyond the really effective range of the 30-30. The point is, this particular load is a deer-killing machine inside of 200 yards. So, can we get pretty close to 30-30 power with the 357 Magnum? Nah, not really. Um, can we effectively take deer with this cartridge in this rifle? Yeah, but I don't think 100 yards is going to do it. Yes, it's still getting deer killing energy at 100, but honestly, I think it's a 75-yard gun, especially if you're using the iron sights. This buffalo bore load in the 357 Magnum, that is a 180 grain hard cast bullet. So you're going to get adequate penetration with it. It wouldn't have a problem at all. Heart shot, double lung shot, it's going to penetrate. Out to 75 yards, it's no problem. Whether or not I'd want to use it for hunting deer, I'm a little skeptical. We'll find out what you guys think in the comments. There you have it. Would you be comfortable hunting with 357 Magnum inside of 100 yards with these buffalo bore 180 hard cast or any other 357 Magnum cartridge that maybe you like better? This is a nice lightweight rifle. I've had it for years. I've never had a problem with it. Honestly, I've never hunted with it. Well, I did take this out hunting hares one time, but did not have any luck. Never even took a shot. Didn't find anything on that particular hunt. But that was the only time I've ever actually taken this in the field with the intention of getting animals. Would you guys use it for deer with 357 Magnum and that hard cast or any other cartridge? I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think about that. Or tell me your story where maybe you got something with a 357 Magnum. I know some of you have used 44 mag, and 44 mag has got a lot more power than 357 Magnum, significantly more. And you've got good deer knockdown power. Again, I think out to 100 yards, maybe a little further. But I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. That's all I've got today. I hope you found this useful. We'll see you right here at VanGuns for the next video.